Hard Target, released in 1993, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Mullet Man. God damn! This movie kicks so much ass. It's directed by John Woo, so you know it's fully loaded with tons of slow-mo action, birds flying around, and some really flashy gunplay. This one delivers pretty hard on the 90s dumb fun, over-the-top cheesy goodness. Van Damme's mullet is always wet and spinning around. It's out of control. Lance Henriksen plays one of the best stereotypical 90s action bad guys ever, and some of the stunts hold up really well. I discovered this one on our weekly Patreon movie commentary tracks, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since. Our patrons voted this one as one of the best of all time, so I figured, let's go scene by scene. Let's analyze. Let's poke fun. Let's do a little bit of dubbing, and let's break down what makes this film so great. It's like a New Orleans bayou roller coaster, and it hits like a spicy bowl of gumbo. So load up, grab your snake, and let's go for a ride. Yeah! Hard-hitting, butt-fucking bayou music plays as we zoom in on a mulleted JCVD playing the role of Chance Boudreaux, an ex-Marine down on his luck, struggling to get by in New Orleans.
How you like that gumbo? Oh yeah, that poop soup is some good eating, Shaw.
He's the kind of badass that pays for diner soup and exact change. Then the movie introduces you to
the love interest.
Natasha Binder, played by Yancey Butler, a woman searching for her missing father. She pulls up on this old hag who smells like bird shit, who must have been throwing ass at her father back in the day. She passes along some of his personal items, hinting at his mysterious disappearance.
Don't forget about me. Find the people who killed me and avenge me. I should have had a son.
We cut to a couple of bad boys looking to give Natasha a Louisiana high five. Right across the face. Chance comes to the rescue as he reveals the only weapon he needs.
A pair of pants.
Which actually stuns them long enough to give them a and hit them with a glorious slow-mo, great sound effects. I mean, listen to this kick. It's John Woo action with Van Damme kicks. He kicks so much ass, he even uses another guy's leg to throw a kick. He's throwing them around like they're nothing. And this dumbass in the back's so pissed off, he throws his prescription glasses on the ground. And what a fucking idiot, because he needed them. This dude gets hit with the behind-the-back reach around.
What the fuck?
Beautiful slow-mo glass. Arm looking like a goddamn Muppet arm. Spins that ballerina bitch boy dead. Natasha's thinking the same thing we're all thinking. That mullet's not the only thing that's sopping wet. Well, powder my beignets and drain my swamp. So Natasha hires Chance to help track down her father and spin kick anyone who gets in their way. Chance introduces Natasha to his homie and fellow hobo military man, Roper. Big Ropey ends up having a few things that also belong to her father. Here she finds a bunch of letters and photos and tons of sticky phone sex flyers.
Don't worry, it's normal to be secretly perverted.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just go ahead and take those from you and safely dispose of them so they don't end up in the wrong hands. The phone sex hotline trail leads them back to a character named Randall.
I did not have phone sex with your father.
They try to get information out of him, but Randall just plays dumb. Chance even blows his big doinker dry. They get interrupted and cut short by Mr. Van Cleef, Mo fucking Emotep.
We were just leaving.
Conveniently, there's a detective outside, and he's like, "Hey, we found your daddy." At the coroner's office, where they were able to ID her father's body only because of his dental records. He was burned, beaten, bruised, impacted by explosives. He was stabbed and shot. He was impaled. He took blunt damage, poison damage, nature damage, frost damage, fire damage. He even took some arcane damage. We had an alchemist in here to confirm that. I'm sorry for your loss. You can visit his teeth if you want. We cut back to Randall sleeping with his arms up like he's on a goddamn roller coaster. He gets hit with the butt, which scratches the itch is such an intrusive thought. You know when you see a potbelly, don't you just want to give it a fucking... Mr. Van Cleef tosses Randall around and the real badass shows up. Mr. Emile Fouchon, which directly translates to Mr. Evil Corruption. They whip out the biggest comically sized scissors I've ever seen in my life. God damn. And they're gonna need them big old scissors because Mr. Blonde's butter knife won't work in this Reservoir Dogs tribute. Look at that fucking thing. Grab your ponchos, folks. It's pimple popping time. They cut him up, they kick him around, and they hit that fucking gut again. Turns out that Randall had been supplying victims to these guys. These bad guys prefer to hunt hobos with no families for sport, but Big Round Randy fucked up and sent in Natasha's father. So now there's heat on this hobo hunting operation. Mr. Fouchon cleans his hand in Randall's fishbowl. This guy's evil as shit. Part of me wishes he put that earlobe in there, like fed it to the fish. Randall, if I have to come back here, I'm going to turn your outie into an innie. And I'm not talking about your belly button. Chance decides to take matters into his own hands and goes to the steamy, hot, fresh crime scene of Natasha's dead father. He pokes around for like 2 seconds, barely even trying, and finds the guy's dog tag with a giant hole in it, hinting that he was
Murdered by something sharp and old.
And then suddenly, some goons show up and beat the shit out of Chance. They're bopping him up and down, but he manages to get one of them. Could have swore this guy was Doc Brown for a second. Chance manages to get one more hit off before they bonk his ass down to the ground and send him a message.
You think you're so cool with all that hair on your head, huh, pretty boy? Well, as severely bald men, we find that rather offensive. Yep.
Boom! They knock his ass out. Things are finally starting to add up, and we get Lance Henriksen pretending to play the piano. Randall is really struggling at the phone sex line, but he did manage to get a new victim for the hobo hunting operation.
Why, yes, I am homeless and war-trained, and I have no family or friends.
Yeah, that's good and all, but I don't know if you're worth $100.
Now, hold on now. Did you say $100?
And boom, we cut back to Fouchon jerking off those piano keys, staring at himself in the mirror. He's just so evil, and he's excited because he has a brand new client interested in ex-military hobo hunting. I'll pay extra for a black guy. Now we find Mr. Roper at a late-night train station ready to meet up with Randall and do whatever he wants him to do for $100. Surprise, surprise, he gets ambushed by the real villains and they hit him with the hobo hunting challenge right then and there. $10,000 on this money belt. It's yours if you can make it on foot all the way down to the river. It's about a 10-mile run. We're all gonna chase you. This guy has a goddamn giant sniper rifle bazooka. You have 5 minutes. It starts right now.
Die, you
Whoa, what is this, amateur hour? Enjoy the hunt. Don't go blowing your load so early. And Ropey takes off. He runs right into a cemetery, which is so fitting because he gets shot and dies. Actually, he's still got a little bit of life left in him. Even Fouchon is like, all right, that's enough. Finish him off.
No, I think I'm done. I don't want to play this game anymore.
No returns and no refunds. Finish the job, pussy.
While all this arguing is happening, Roper takes off and the hunt is back on. But it's over pretty quick because he jumps out of a mausoleum and decks this dude right in the throat. I love how he just locks up and hits the floor like a sack of potatoes, and then he gets lit up by his own fucking gun. So now these guys got a way bigger problem on their hands because Roper is spraying and praying and completely out of ammo. So he takes off again, and Mr. Fouchon has to take care of his client.
Oh, God, please help me.
Unloads on his chest. And this is where you really notice how badass his gun is. Like a 14-inch doinker. At this point, Roper's been running so long, he's in the busy, partying streets of New Orleans, and no one wants to help him because he's bloody and homeless. They're all like, dude, I don't have any money. Go fucking die over there. Get off my car. I don't have any spare change. Get the fuck away from me. It's really fucked up. At one point, he even tries to go inside. They're like, no homeless. We're closed now. He looks off to the distance and sees the caulking, the locking, the loading, and he realizes the game is over. He lost. So he kind of just stands there and takes it. So now that Chance has lost a brother in arms, the only thing left is to get revenge.
Don't forget about me.
Randall must have heard the news that his friends were lighting up the streets with gunfire, so he decides it's probably best to get out of town as soon as possible. But he gets a visit from Mr. Van Queet. It seems like he's going to take off more than just an earlobe with a point-blank shotgun to the side of his fat head. Randall, my friend, it looks like you were just about to leave town without saying goodbye.
No, I was just going to that new Kung Pao chicken spot. They got that new chicken chicka bang broomstick drumstick meal.
I love this movie. There's not a lot of movies that have the balls to do the point-blank shotgun blast to the head. Van Cleef's expression here says it all. He's like, wow, I can really do whatever the fuck I want. And then he pumps the shotgun. Fuck! fuck? John Woo really knows how to end a scene, huh? Jeez. The detective, Chance, and Natalie roll up on the aftermath of the scene, and guess who's still there lurking with his shotgun? Get down on the ground, Natasha! What the fuck are you doing? The detective gets blasted, and just like that, she's dead. But she wasn't a complete waste of a character. She gives us exactly what we need. A more pissed off Van Damme. Chance is like, fuck a pistol, bitch. Boom! And you know this dude's head inside the helmet just exploded into pudding. Chance grabs one of the motorcycles. We say goodbye to the detective.
Oh, goodbye, motherfucker.
I love when they do stunts in these old 90s films and you can pause exactly at the moment where they switched out the actor with his stunt double. Yeah, the mullet doesn't look as good on this guy. All the explosions and speed is blowing his fucking hair off his head. I also love how this scene ends with the AVGN cardboard box bit. And now we get to probably the best stunt in the entire movie. Chance gets Natasha off the bike, realizes it's leaking. He's cornered, and now he has to make a decision.
I could get off the motorcycle, go behind the barrier behind me, safely behind the car, and shoot these guys. Or I could drive the motorcycle directly into them.
So here we go. He gets up on the motorcycle, starts popping a few shots, but that's not cool enough. He has to stand all the way up and go full surfer mode, shoots Louis C.K., and now there's nowhere to go but up and over. So we get this beautiful slow-mo, stunt double, Van Damme, back to stunt double, oh, off the shoulder, check the landing, that's gotta hurt your knees. And he fully recovers and lights it up. Also, now that I'm watching this, he's totally just shooting in the direction where Natasha's standing. But every gunshot hits the car and blows it up, and he pops off. Mr. Fouchon shows up, and I swear his fucking pistol dingus is now 20 inches long. He has to take matters into his own hands, but he enjoys the slow-mo too much, and they get away. Very conveniently, there's a mattress store doing a big train shipment, so that's a pretty easy getaway for them. But I love how Mr. Fouchon aims his giant cock rifle pistol. Puts a knee up and he leans back, holds it at the base with one hand and tips it up with his thumb. I bet this is how he pees at the urinal. He's just so penis-y about his gun. Eventually, Chance and Natasha are out in the bayou wilderness, and, well, that's good for Chance because he's got his survival skills, because he's from these swamps. Now, I'm sure he's got all kinds of expertise with wildlife and stuff, but what about a woman anticipating a kiss?
Oh, Chance, give it to me. Quit teasing me. Don't put it on my shoulder. Put it in my
Yeah, this is straight up a Looney Tunes moment, and it's great. Takes a real man to whip his snake over a woman's shoulder, spank it, and then punch it. Watch it just go flaccid. And then right when the woman sees how strong and disciplined you are, you fucking bite your snake's fucking balls off right in front of her. Yeah, it's pretty silly, but basically he knocked the snake unconscious and ripped its rattle out so that he could set up a silent snake trap. Once the villains set it off, it falls and bites them. Yeah. Finally, we get to see Wilford Brimley in this movie. And he's got more than diabetes, he also has a drinking problem. He plays the role of Uncle Duvet, Chance's rugged Cajun uncle. He cosplays as Super Mario and provides Chance with the fucking coolest, all chromed out shotgun. Chance rides off on horseback and you can't help but wonder, is he gonna surf on the fucking thing? Natasha and Uncle Duvet get drunk and wait around for the bad guys to show up, and when they do, we get some pretty sweet Cajun chaos.
I guarantee.
Unfortunately, he's drunk as fuck, so he misses Fouchon, hits his whiskey, but that inevitably causes a giant explosion, which lights a fuse of TNT, blows the whole place up, just so we get to witness Wilford Brimley riding off from an explosion in slow-mo. That shit looks good enough to be framed and hung up in the house. I love this moment because you get to see Fouchon realize they're chasing some drunk Cajun guy. They're not even chasing the target. And he starts to really lose faith in his goons.
You are a fucking buffalo.
Got him.
Move!
And this little dude here is trying to be cool like all the other henchmen, and
Get in the fucking trucks. Move!
his henchmen do suck. I mean, they're a bunch of rich dudes who collect guns, but, God, they don't even look that cool in slow-mo. They chase down Chance into a location for a final showdown, but it's not just any final location. It's one of my favorite action tropes of all time. The abandoned factory warehouse. There's a lot of John Woo birds in here, and the first guy gets it so good. This dumbass ran out of ammo and got the video game red barrel treatment. And you know he thought that shit was clean because he fucking jerks one out. They chase him deeper into the warehouse, and eventually it opens up into this Mardi Gras parade float graveyard. It's fucking sick. It's a nice touch. There's so many action films that end up in an abandoned factory or warehouse that this has that punchy Louisiana flavor to it. Speaking of Louisiana, Chance comes riding down the state bird fucking Pelican Boy, raining down shots with the shotgun, setting everything on fire. Which leads up to my favorite scene in the entire movie. For your viewing pleasure, Lance Henriksen on fire.
God, son of a bitch is good. God damn it, I'm gonna blow his goddamn head off. What are you looking at, you sons of bitches? This is what you paid for.
I mean, come on. He's literally burning with jealousy as he openly admits, God damn it, he's so good. I hate him, he's so good. And his stupid henchmen are back there just standing around trying to act all tough still. Dude, props to Lance Henriksen. I mean, usually if a guy is on fire in a movie, they're covered head to toe. But this guy is just going for it with nothing but a little bit of jelly on the back of his neck.
My adrenaline is so high. Oh, yeah. I would only do that for John Woo, I swear to God. I've never done it before, and I've never seen an actor do it, where you get engulfed in flame like that. It's a cool scene. It's gonna be good. It goes right on my resume.
There's really cool gunplay in this final showdown. He steals this dude's pistol and fucking finger blasts this shit upside down, unloading all over this guy. It's like he's at the arcade abusing a light gun or some shit. And of course, he's got to end this one with a spinning slow-mo mid-air split kick. You can even see this like stunt protection boot thing at the end of his shoe. At this point, everybody's adding to the body count. Uncle Duvet uses wall hacks. Natasha blasts this dude's dick off. We get a really cool split screen through the wall shot here that John Woo will actually recreate in 97 when he does Face Off. Van Cleef and Chance exchange a few last remarks while they reload.
I'm gonna blow your ass all the way through your face.
I'm exploding with excitement, Mr. Boomdro. Van Cleef chucks a grenade at the same time Chance jumps out through a window, uses the explosion from the grenade to propel himself forward to Max Payne slide and shoot double guns akimbo up Van Cleef's ass, dick, balls, chest, his whole fucking shit. Absolutely styled on.
Oh, that really hurt, but I think I'm okay. Oh.
Pretty soon, everything's on fire. Chance is flipping in the air, which actually adds to the impact of this shotgun shell right to Fushan's chest. God damn, look at that distance. He's so embarrassed and mad, he runs in the other room, stabs Duvet, and grabs Natasha.
I know I shouldn't be here. I should have called for help.
Looks like I only have one bullet left for my big dick gun.
Load me.
What the fuck did he just say?
Load me.
So, like, are you gonna fucking save my life or what?
Give him the load.
Natasha follows through and grabs his big penis-shaped bullets.
Oh, yeah.
And he's loving every second of it, just staring at Chance the whole time. It's just so goddamn diabolical.
It looks so big in her hands.
She finally drops that fat load in the gun, and then that's enough out of her. But can Chance do anything before he gets shot?
You'll never make it in time.
Yes, I will, with the power of slow motion.
Time starts getting a little funky. Fushan raises his pistol. John Woo releases the birds, and Bayou Boy hits him with the Cajun kick to the chest. And then we kick him, and we kick him, and we kick him until this shit goes full-blown anime as Chance finally ascends to Super Cajun 2, remembering all those who have fallen before him. So he fucking snaps Fushan's wood in half, grabs him, cracks open a cold one.
Now it's my turn to bust a load in your pants.
Imagine getting another guy's load busted into your pants. What a Chad. Mullet attack.
Oh, God, where is it? What's this? Oh, jeez, it's like trying to find my keys. Wait, that's my balls. Wait, I think that's an avocado. Wait, no, that's it. Oh, come on.
Yeah, the whole thing ends on a John Whoop. And with all of our heroes safe from the explosion, they realize that Uncle Duvet didn't die. He's just an alcoholic. And they all lived Cajunly ever after. And that's Hard Target. John Woo brought his Hong Kong action over to Hollywood for the first time here. I've seen quite a few Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, and a lot of them he's kicking ass, some of them he's doing weird stuff with his ass, and there's a few that just straight up suck ass. But this one hits hard. Sure, it's got its pacing issues, some wacky anime moments, and not a ton of chemistry on screen, but this movie really delivers on the action. The punches and kicks feel so crunchy, the reloads and gun handling, sound effects are top-notch, super exaggerated, and the stunts are so clear and displayed in glorious slow-mo, which unfortunately, action films going into the 2000s eventually started to get all shaky, kind of hard to see, and barfy to watch. So does it hold up after all these years? Absolutely. John Woo really brought the heat, JCVD brought the slow-mo spin kicks, and Lance Henriksen might be one of my favorite villain action stars of all time. If you are into wet mullets and Bayou Boy activities, then this is a must-watch. Yeah, that about sums it up. And hey, shout-outs to our patrons for rocking with us every week on our commentary tracks. I'll see you guys next time.